All right, welcome back to Ron's Garage. That was officially, and I mean officially, the toughest fuel pump I've ever changed. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The fuel pump is, let me see if I can get you in here to see. Down there. There's the frame. There's the engine mount brace. Yeah, I couldn't see anything. So, of course, you know, the area where I can run a bolt in to snug against that rod is blocked by all that engine mount frame. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way and kind of hold it up as I put the pump in. Had to take the wheel off, jack it way up, take the wheel off, live inside that wheel well for a little while, but I got it. I have not turned it over. I haven't tried it. I figured I'd do that right now with you. I have a light on the transparent or translucent. You can see through it, but not clearly. Filter. And I'm going to turn it over and see if we get gas in there. If we get gas in there, I'm going to stop, open the garage door. I did not put any fuel in the bowls yet. I'll see if I can get it up through the regulator into the carburetor. See if it'll fire off. So let's give it a shot, shall we? I don't see anything in the filter yet. Still don't see anything in the filter. Let's try one more time here. Still don't see anything in the filter. This is not good. So I changed all the hoses down there when I changed the fuel pump, so I know those are good. All these hoses here are new. The hose at the tank is new. Let me show you that. The hose here is new, and that goes down to a hard line, which goes up to the fuel pump. And there's just a little hose between the hard line and the fuel pump. So, I do have a filter in here that is part of the pickup. Mainly I've got it in there because I had a bunch of junk in there earlier and wanted to make sure it didn't get up into the carburetor. I guess that could be clogged, I guess. The hard line, I can't imagine that's clogged. It ran before I parked it here. And it was getting fuel when I parked it here. So I think the hard line's got to be okay. And it's a 3/8 hard line. It's not a tiny one. I mean, I guess the regulator could be closed down all the way and blocking that, but I can't imagine that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop that line off the regulator and, sorry about that, see if that makes a difference. You've got to be kidding me. I just slid that on there. It slid on there easy. Now it's going to come off hard. Great. There we go. All right, so now there's no possible obstruction on the output side of that fuel pump. Let's try one more time and see if we get anything. You can't see it, but you can see where that hose clamp is, just above the, well, the hose clamp slid. Let me move it so you can see the fuel line that I just disconnected. That's probably not going to stay there. All right, so now you can see the hose clamp that's right near the end of the fuel line, and that's the fuel filter. Again, I don't know if you can actually see enough. Let's try it again. Nothing. I suppose it's possible that I don't have the fuel pump onto the camshaft push rod. I'm not quite sure that pump would go in there and fit right in exactly where it's supposed to go. If it wasn't, and I didn't have to compress the pusher on the pump to get it in there. Bother. I have to go back to the tank. And see that. So let me think about what I'm going to do here. I may take the hose off of the tank and drop it into a can of gas and see what that does. I guess I can take this off, take the filter off of the pickup in there, put something else heavy around it to hold it on the bottom, maybe shove it into a couple nuts and lock wire them on there to hold it down on the bottom, and run it without that filter. So let me think about it. God, it's a good thing these cars are so much fun. So, I mean, there's an off chance I could have got a bad pump, I guess. So, I don't know. So, anyway, let me think about it. I'm going to leave the garage for a little while and take a break. Go see how my girl's doing. And I may come back later. So, we'll see. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. All right, welcome back again. Fuel pump part 2. I took off this is the filter I had inside the tank. It's empty. I'm not quite sure why. So I attached a huge nut to the end of the hose. I don't know if you can see in there or not. No, not. But I put a hose in there. Well, the hose was in there. And I attached a huge nut to weight it down. And we're going to give it a shot now. Cross your fingers. Let's see if we get any up to the carburetor. I have the ignition turned off or unhooked. So let me see if I can hook that back on. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go ahead and see if it'll start. I hate trying to do these blade connectors blind. And I don't want to take the cap off to put it on. But I'm going to have to. Hold on. All right, I took the cap back off and hooked up the ignition wire. Let's see if it starts. You ready? I'm a little nervous. All right, I don't know if you saw that, but I got gas out of the vents, both sides. So I don't know what my pressure's set at on this regulator, but it might be overdriving the bowls. Overdriving the floats, I mean. Of course, if we use the right size Allen, it probably would work better. I'm just backing off on the pressure some. This regulator is only supposed to go to 1 to 4 pounds, and I can't see the gauge when it's turning over, and I have no place to mount you to where I could see it, you know, by looking back. So let me see if my squirter's working. I don't see anything, but I don't have any light either. Let's put a little light on the subject. And I don't see any accelerator pump action. Let me try it over again. Watch the float bowls. Oh, duh. There it comes again. Well, that regulator is supposed to be 1 to 4 pounds. That's what it said. I'm wondering if it's more than that. Or if, when I clean that carburetor out, if I've messed something up. One more time, we're going to check the squirters. Nope. Squirters are not squirting. It's getting gas from the overfull float bowls. So guess I'm gonna have to rebuild that carburetor. again, well, I didn't rebuild it. I took it apart and cleaned it up. But I have gas getting to the carburetor. I also have an option. I could rebuild that Holley and put on there, I guess. I don't know. Don't know what I want to do. This is a spread bore manifold. I don't know what this Holley is. The Holley is a square bore. So, but I already have the adapter plate that will mount onto it, so I don't know. Gonna have to think about that some. But first thing I'll do is I'll take this thing apart and see what I can do with it. So there's that. All right, I'm done for the day. I think it's gonna start cooling off here real soon. I could turn the heater on, but working with gas and the heater on is, you know, not something I really want to do. So anyway, one problem solved just points to another one. So, all right, thanks for watching, and I'll put up another one soon. Thanks.